Hi friends, this is Parmesh Malgond. I'm a HR professional, mentor and tutor. Now I'm going to teach English grammar. So today is the second class. So previously I have taught you what is grammar and alphabets, vowels, semi-vowels, consonants and word, parts of speech, kinds of sentences, how to create sentence and main verbs, strong verbs and weak verbs. I hope that all you have studied very thoroughly. So, if you are followed my rules and regulations and my techniques, that is good. And which are the people you did not follow? So, take initiative, practice it. Don't make it easy way. It is not easy for learning. So, if you are practicing my techniques 100%, you'll be perfect. So what I said you, told you that you should find 10 words daily and listen in English, listen and talking, speaking in English, reading in English, and writing in English. So five important points I had told you. So please follow that. So day by day you will be getting easy, and one day you will be perfect, and after that you will be happy. Starting it will be difficult. So I'm going to teach English grammar now very thoroughly. I had told you earlier in next class I'm going to teach tenses of English. So now it is the main part for learning English grammar. So I'm going to teach English grammar in three languages: English, Hindi, and Kannada. So you can watch whichever languages you want, and you can go at YouTube. My channel name is Parmesh Malgond. I segregated different folders like in the playing playlist. So you can go to English grammar in English, English grammar in Hindi, English grammar in Kannada. So this class is now English grammar in English. So please watch this video until ending. So after watching this video, if you are very much interested for my teaching, you can like it. If you like it, what happens, I will be getting motivated for teaching for next classes, and share to your friends, relatives and colleagues. So what happens, if you are learning, you'll be getting knowledge. So if you are sharing to other people, they will also get knowledge. It will happen, it will benefit for others also. And you can subscribe. What happens, if you subscribe, for subscribing nothing money is there, it is free. So whenever I am uploading new videos, new teaching videos, new motivational talk or different topic videos, it will be, you will be getting notification, and you can read, or else you can don't read, or at least you can share which are the people are needed for those information. It will be helpful for anyone in this world. So subscribing is very important, because nothing costs for subscribing, it is free. So now let's go for learning English grammar for main tenses. Let's go for learning English grammar with example. Friends, let's go for learning English grammar. So for learning any language, we need to know the proper grammar. So there are totally three main tenses. Those tenses are present tense, past tense and future tense. Totally three main tenses. In each tenses, substances are there. The substances are four substances. So totally 12 tenses will be happening. So main tense is present tense, past tense and future tense. Three are main tense. In each tense, sub tenses are four. Let's we learn what are those substances. Okay, first we have to understand what is present tense. Whenever we are going to talk about any whenever we are going to talk about any topic, okay, we can talk three tenses. either present tense or past tense or future tense. Okay, in present tense I told you four substances. Okay, in means current, presently, right now. Okay, present means right now. In present tense, first sub tense is simple present tense or present indefinite. Simple present tense means right now it is a simple. Okay, currently what I am going to talk, that is simple present tense. Present next sub tense is present continuous tense. Okay, present continuous tense means currently I am doing continuously. Okay, that's called present continuous tense. So I'll be telling you with example details next. Just I am telling you a little bit. Okay, here. Now present perfect tense. Present perfect tense means right now I have completed my work. Right now. Okay. Currently I have done my work. So that's called present perfect tense. Then present perfect continuous tense. In current situation, okay, I am doing continuously from long time. That's called present perfect continuous tense. Next we can go for past tense. Past tense means little 10 minutes before or half an hour before or 1 hour before or yesterday, day before yesterday, whatever we have done earlier, for that we can call for past tense. In past tense also four sub tenses are there. What are those sub tenses? One is simple past tense, means little bit before I have done the work, and past continuous means previously I was doing continuously work. Past perfect tense means previously I have done work. And past perfect continuous tense, previously, okay, I was doing continuously my work. Okay, we can understand this one. And next main tense is future tense, means what we are going to do in future, like after half an hour or after 1 hour, after 10 minutes, after 1 day, after next day, whatever we are going to do in next, we are not doing now, or we haven't done before also. So we are going to tell about in future. So that one we can call for future tense. Okay, in future tense also mainly four subtenses. Simple future tense, or we can call future indefinite tense, means in future we can do, okay, we will do, like that. And future continuous tense, in future, okay, like later I will be doing continuously. Future perfect tense means I will have done. Okay, so just now you are telling just I will have done. Okay, so this one before doing only, now you are telling 100% I will be completing this work. So that one we can call future perfect tense. So one more sub tense is future perfect continuous tense. Example, now only you are telling for future things I will have been doing, means in tomorrow after 1 hour I will be doing my work continuously. So that one we can call future perfect tense. Okay, now let's go for making totally 12 sentences. Present tense 4 tenses, okay, past tense 4 tenses, in future tense 4 tenses, totally 4. Okay, in present tense 4, past tense 4, and future tense 4, totally 12 sentences. For creating 12 sentences, what are the main verbs we get, what are the helping verbs we get, all those things we need to know. Then only we can create sentence. Without knowing helping verb, without knowing main verb, without knowing nouns, we can't understand English grammar. I told you earlier parts of speech, okay, and kinds of sentences. You should revise, you should know. If you don't know the nouns, if you don't know the pronoun, if you don't know the verb, please once again you can go through in class 1 and learn and understand. Then you come back for learning for second class, then you will be understanding. Okay, now present tense and present tense and past tense and future tense. In three main tenses. I told you each tenses are having 4 subtenses. Okay. In each subtense, which are the helping verb will come, I will tell you now. Now we are going for present tense. In present tense, we are going for simple present tense or indefinite present indefinite tense. In this, whenever we are going to create positive sentence, we don't get helping verbs. Okay, got my point? Positive sentence, not negative. So whenever we are going to create negative sentence or interrogative sentence, interrogative means question mark sentences, we get do or does. Okay, and whenever we are going to create present continuous tense, present continuous means we are going to do continuously right now. Whenever we are going to create present continuous tense, on that moment we get helping verb am, is, are. Okay, if you are going to create positive sentence or negative sentence or interrogative sentence, whatever we are going to create, compulsory am, is, or helping verb is needed. Okay, so main verb, when, how, where it will come, everything will teach you in next step by step. Okay, now in present tense, third subtense is present perfect tense. In present perfect tense, the helping verb will come have or has. So when, how, everything I will teach you step by step. Okay, just to remember, you make a perfect. In present perfect continuous tense, okay, the helping verb will come have been and has been. Next we can go for main tense is past tense. In past tense, simple past tense or present indefinite tense means the helping verb will not come. Okay, whenever we are going to create positive sentence, we will not get any helping verbs. But if we are going to create negative sentence or question mark or interrogative sentence, then we have to apply for did helping verb. You can remember. Okay, then past continuous tense. When we are going to create past continuous tense, on that moment, let it be negative or positive or interrogative, whatever sentence we are going to create, on that moment we need to apply for was or were. Okay, please remember these things. Without remembering, without understanding, you can't create sentence. Compulsory you have to remember. Then we are going to create past perfect tense. Okay, if you are going to create past perfect tense, on that moment the helping verb needed had for any verb. Okay, for any noun or pronoun. Okay, and next is fourth subtense of past tense is past perfect continuous tense. In this, if you are going to create any sentence like positive or negative or interrogative or yes or no, any sentence, on that moment we need to apply for had been helping verb. Okay, next is we are going to learn future tense. In future tense, there are totally 4 subtenses. In each tenses 4 subtenses are there. Okay, simple future tense, or we can call future indefinite tense. In this tense, the helping verb we have to apply shall or will. Shall will apply for I, will apply for anything I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Only shall will we have to apply for only I or we. I will tell you next why we have to use for I, we only, because nouns I, we are now names are there, because we will be telling confidently 100% definitely. That's what we have to use shall. Will apply for anything, any noun or pronoun. Okay, so step by step I will tell you the details. Now I am telling you briefly. Okay, you can use can also, may also in for future tense, but we can't use we don't use more time. Few time you can use can or may, and this meaning is different in different sentence. I'll tell you that also later. So next tense is future continuous tense. Okay, in this tense the helping verb we need to apply shall be or will be or can be or may be. Okay. Then third subtense of future tense is future perfect tense. In this future perfect tense, we need to apply the helping verb is shall have or will have. Suppose if you see shall have or will have, think this is future perfect tense. You have to understand through helping verb only. Without knowing helping verb, you will not understand which sentence. If you are not knowing which tense is this, you will not understand and you don't know how to create the sentence. Next is future perfect continuous tense. In this, we need to apply helping verb shall have been, will have been, or can have been, or may have been. So don't worry about this can have been, may have been. Only you have to remember shall have been, will have been. This will apply only for some emergency, or we can't use always, but these shall have been, will have been are the very important helping verbs. So now I am going to teach you next class details. So please you can go through these tenses and helping verbs and remember, then I will be tell you details. Friends, I taught you totally three tenses in English grammar, and in each main tenses there are totally four sub tenses are there in each tenses. Present tense four subtense, past tense four subtense, future tense four subtenses. Okay, so totally 12 tenses are there. Okay, in totally totally three main tenses. In each tenses sub tenses are there, four totally 12. So if you are knowing all 12 tenses, and if you are knowing helping verbs, which are the tenses, which are the helping verbs we have to use, then you will become perfect in English. So next class I will be teaching you very thoroughly with details. Until next class, please be perfect, revise many times and practice and follow my techniques. I told you: finding words, listening, speaking, reading and writing, and revise whatever I am going to teach. So watch how many times you want my video. Don't try to make a note, okay? Because I made already note. Practice it, revise, see in YouTube only. Always don't download also, because if you download, your data will be waste. So you can watch whenever you are free, how much it is possible, that much. Then whenever you are if you want to stop, you can pause it, and whenever you are free again, you can continue it. So it will be helpful for you. So next, in next video, in next class, I will be seeing you all. So until then, take care.